down on the far corner there is a building that's just a square building. But at one time the courthouse was there. They tore it down to build a more modern building. Right to the side of the courthouse was a jail. One day my mother and Aunt Venice took us to jail because we had taken the money we were going to give to the primary children's birthday bank and kept the money, came downtown and bought us some Cracker Jack. And as we came out of the store, they picked us up because we were late coming home from primary, so they wondered what had happened. So when they got us in the truck, they took us directly to jail for taking that money. Neil and Tom and I. And we were pounding on the top of that truck, just pounding, don't take us to jail, we won't do it again. We screamed and cried. I have another experience of being dishonest.
Did they put you behind the bars?
No, they just drove us up. When we promised we wouldn't do it, they took us home. But I always had a fear of that jail from that time on. I always gave my pennies to the primary hospital after that, too. Well, I'm talking about being dishonest, though. Oh, across the street here is it's all changed. The only thing there that's original is the Palace Drug, but they changed the front on in. But down on that corner, where it says Days Market, there was a big Heber City Exchange. That was a big store we used to shop in. And then the Palace Drug, and then there was Barker's Jewelry, and a couple others, and then there was the Bakery. And I don't know whether it's Utah Title's office, or whether it's part of this one. And then there was J.C. Penney, but I think they've built that new building there. But at the bakery, I was dishonest one time. My friend Ann and I left primary early. We told our primary teacher that we had to go to a birthday party. So we skipped primary and we ran clear down here to the bakery because my mother gave eggs to the baker and in turn took bread and things that he needed to have. His name was Walter Seiter. And we came down, and so I charged 2 pieces of candy stick, one for her and one for me. Put them on my mother's charge account, which cost us a nickel. Then we went home. Later that evening, I couldn't eat dinner. I felt like I'd done something really bad. Deep down inside, I hadn't been very honest. And she kept saying, "What's the matter, Elaine?" I said, "Nothing, nothing." Then the phone rang. After the phone rang, she came back and said, "Did you have a good time at primary today?" And I said, "Yes." She said, "Did you leave early?" "No." But my primary teacher had called and said the girls had left early. Anne and Elaine had left early. So I finally had to confess, yes. And my mother already knew because Walter Seiter had called her to tell her that I had come in and charged this candy because he knew I wasn't really doing what I should have done. You know, that always stayed with me. In fact, I felt so guilty about that after I graduated from high school, I came down and got a job working in the bakery to repay him. But I didn't because he paid me for working there 50 cents an hour. I got 50 cents an hour. I'd go in the J.C. Penney store and buy my clothes, and